Maybe I can do it today. So, yeah, I don't know, I just kinda started using practice with this. I have no idea how close I am now, so... But it has been a lot more fun again, so I wanted to try and see if I can actually beat it now. It's probably still gonna take a while. Well, I'm gonna first try, which I don't know if I would want that. I don't know what I was doing there. Probably should have gone left. I mean, that gap honestly was fine. I don't know why I died there. Oh, I forgot something. Okay. I know, that was a mistake. That's fine. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright. Yeah, if I can get there now, then I think I'll be fine. I didn't practice until the ending, so I don't know. Only more or less how far, as far as I got. That's not entirely true. Practice the RNG section after that a bit. But nothing past that. Ah. Not that you have to do like a full jump there. But it's so easy to actually climb up in time. I don't know why I just dismissed that as a possibility. And then got extremely annoyed about that not being a possibility. Like, what was I doing? What was I doing? I have no idea. I panic there a lot. This is the part that I practiced. Very good. So that's already a PB. And I only practiced up until the circus there, so... I don't know how much is left after that. I assume a little bit, but it seemed to have changed style there. Or at least they go slower a little bit. I'm not sure. Might be frustrable after that. 77. It's so easy. I really have no idea how that happened. Wow. What a good jump. That did not feel like it should have made it, but whatever. Take it. I don't have a good grasp on that pattern. Like if I actually have to do it on a run. Honestly, I don't even have a good grasp on it if I don't do it on a run. It's just much less punishing if you fail. Like, it's not hard to do, it's just kind of you have to get a feeling for it. And then actually remember that feeling. Whatever, I get there. I'm really not worried about this anymore. How do I still make that mistake? Why did I do that? I don't know why I thought that was the play there. I bonked, I didn't realize. Would have been fine. I just didn't expect to bonk. don't. I didn't know how to read that. Come on. That was my fault. Okay. Okay, can these squares not mess me up this time? They're cubes. Technically they're hexagons. Oh, I did not see that last one coming. Fuck you, I don't know how to read that. I just panicked though. I would have been fine if I didn't panic, I think. I was a bit late. Fuck you. July 4th was the day once. Did I use this title on July 4th? Or is that a reference to something else? Because I'm pretty sure I used this title before. But I don't remember when. Hello Imura, by the way. Up. Who made this? Well, as far as I know, this is made by Kois. Under one of his many names, because why not have 50? Kois. I don't know, do you know Enchanted Love? Or Pinnacle, or like many pretty high quality pattern avoidances? I can type the name after this attempt. Never heard of them, really. I mean, I guess I don't know how many pattern avoidances you play. Always mess up the last one. Alright. Yeah, I saw that coming the moment that happened. There you go, that's the name. In case you didn't get that yet. Huh. Okay, so I guess I just want to stay up there. Do I want to go to the left or... I don't know if I want to stay up here or go somewhere else. Does not nice. It is a pretty good avoidance. It is more difficult. Like the difficulty is higher than what I normally would like. And I did get pretty frustrated with it. But it's definitely not a bad avoidance. Though it's also like a lot more RNG than the other avoidances that I mentioned. Right. It's a 0 and it's actually the worst game ever. And I cannot recommend playing this. I feel like I don't want to stay over here because, Well, it's going to... These are not going to collide nicely. Or cross over nicely. So I probably do want to go to the left side. Also 218, like 20, 10, 20, 15. Not many seconds left. Oh yeah, also this game has like 7 avoidances in it. This is not the only avoidance in this game. It is the hardest though. And the last one I have left. That was a very good jump. Up there. I'm not sure why I thought that was a good idea. I don't know why I jumped over that. I don't know why. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know how I was expecting that to go. But for some reason I did not think that I would have to read this much. Where do I go then? This is like, I can't read that. Also 21 seconds. Okay, this is like the last attack. Wait. Was my recording time off last time then? Thought I had like 15 seconds left. Huh, whatever. Maybe I do want to stay on the right side. I'm not sure how to read this. Or maybe I just have to get lucky. Because honestly, I feel like I might just have to get lucky. I don't see anywhere where I could have read that. Well, yeah. Ah, it's such an unfortunate death as well. Yeah, like I see, I actually just see no place where I would have read that correctly. And I guess if I don't have any, then I'll just stay in place and hope that it's readable. And I don't know, I'd probably have to be inside those circles, if I had to guess. Oh. Ah, I guess I'll just stay over here. Yeah, I can't read that. What should I have done there? I mean, I guess I could have gone left. Go left and then jump over this, that would have been fine. But like... I'm not good enough for this. You just have to wait until I get something easy there and then win. I don't know why I did that. Should have just gone up. Sure. Some of the RNG here is quite rough, I feel like. A lot of it I have gotten significantly better at it than at the beginning. But sometimes I still feel like it just throws unreasonable stuff at you. fine. Alright. Time to die. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Was it get to the right? How many attempts would I need at the end there? This rate it's probably gonna still be like a couple. Hope it's not going to turn into like 15 or something. Honestly, 10 would be too much already. 5 would honestly probably be pretty bad as well. At least without making any sort of progress. I don't know what I need to do after that. Whoops. always worried about jumping into that one when I do that. Oh my god. Somehow that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. I made a mistake there. Still don't know how to deal with some of the angles there. No, yeah, I stuttered. I can honestly not. I'm not good at judging how far that jump is. Like, I feel like I should never make it. I feel like I'm just always short. But usually it's fine, as long as I don't stutter. Okay. May at least make it to the RG. Nope. Wait, no, that was the RG. I'm dumb. I did get to it. Not the RNG I would have preferred to get to, but I did get there. Oh, that's good. I haven't made it past that in a while. Go back to again. Past the grey circles there. I really hope that I just first try whatever is after that. I don't know if I want to have to get through that multiple times. I don't know why I tried to jump over that white one. Okay, I'm starting to lose it again a bit. Lose the ability to play this. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna need to take a quick break soon. This is not going well anymore. I don't know why I even went for that. I'll be right back. Alright. Good start. Very good start. Why did I jump for that? Should have known that goes up. I did not think I would survive that. So I wasn't ready for the pattern. Unfortunate. there. Don't know what I did there. Some more work. Okay. I was just way too slow. Setting anything up there. I wonder if you can jump into that. If you get really unlucky with the oscillation cycle. I'm glad that didn't kill me. Because I fully expected that too. Was not a high jump. I don't know how that made it over that. It's not going to turn into another case of I get one attempt every 2 hours. Had enough moments like that in this game, I think. what? This close to beating it? Awesome. I don't know how to deal with some of these angles still. I can't believe that didn't kill me. Yeah. I don't have a good, like, audio cue for that. It is my own fault, but I also don't have a good visual cue for it. Whenever I start stuttering to adjust for that, it's over. Hey, okay. Did I walk off? I feel like I should have gotten a higher jump there, but I might have walked off. It's been like half an hour since the last attempt. This is not great. I was doing so well at the beginning. Got like 3 or 4 attempts in. Now I just can't get there. Huh? Okay. That hasn't happened in a while either, that I just completely lose track of the kid and have no idea what I died to. It used to happen a lot on that attack because of all the visual noise. Thought I was fine with that now though. Okay. Come on! Really? Why am I dying to that pattern now? I just want to get to the RNG. That's the actual problem. I don't know why I can't anymore. It has actually been like half an hour since I even got past that. Like past the jump I died to. Which is pretty bad. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm dying to really. I feel like there's no attack in particular I'm dying to a lot right now. Or maybe I'm not paying enough attention. Okay. sure I walked off there. Glad that didn't matter. Okay, finally. I just panicked. Double jump would have been fine. It's unfortunate. That wasn't easy, but that was doable. If I just hadn't panicked. Oh well, at least I got there again, I guess. I do wish this hadn't turned into this much of a grind. That's what I get for playing like... I don't even know what difficulty this would be. I don't pay enough attention to what ratings usually go on games. Yeah. Okay. And I somehow still don't know how to read some of those. I'm not even gonna bother trying to figure it out. It's consistent enough at this point. I don't really care. long as I'm getting there, I should be fine. But, yeah. Why though? Why though? Just let me win. Remember when I said like 5 attempts maybe wouldn't be good, but okay. I think I have to say that 5 would no longer be okay at this rate. I really hope it's not going to take 5 attempts. At the pace I was going at originally, sure. 5 would have been fine. But not currently. Awesome. Yeah, I'm again not really sure what I'm dying to actually. Like, what are the problematic attacks? Is it just me not focusing enough? Probably, maybe. Hi. I'm not sure what happened there. When I jumped over that and then I panicked because that I wasn't sure if I could stand on the ground. And then what the hell is that RNG? Wait. Would it? It would have probably become denser, less dense, because it's never this dense. Huh. Yeah, no, I think I just played poorly. That was an unfortunate height. Because I think I might have been able to go under. But only barely. So I think the decision was correct, I just played poorly. The decision on the first one was definitely wrong though. I should have stood on the ground, stayed on the ground. That's nasty. Why though? Like actually why though? That pattern should be fine now. There was definitely just playing bad. Playing poorly. Okay, there as well. Okay. Please stop doing that. At least I do something that is difficult. Okay. I think the main problem really is just that I'm not paying much attention on some of these. Like the past 3 or 4 deaths have all been very preventable. really I have no good excuse. I almost died to that as well. I'm glad that was below the ground. Below the floor. Why did I? Okay. Okay, that was just Anji. That was doable. I saw the gap, but that was rough. I would really love to get like to the Anji at the end. Cause man, that one is completely unreadable and I have no idea how to deal with that. Other than get there and get lucky. So I would appreciate if getting there and getting lucky did not take an hour per attempt. That is actually close to an hour, isn't it? That's not great. I would like to beat this though if I can today. I have been on this for a little too long now. Sure if I could stay on the ground there. Probably could have. What should I have done there? Just let me get to the ending. please. Yeah. Take what do you want from me? Please balance your RNG. If you have to make RNG, then at least try to make sure that it's reasonable consistently. I mean, you know, that's not easy. But certain types of RNG lead much easier, lend themselves much easier to that. And that sort of RNG does not. Like the circle, the weird circle thing. Before that one was like fairly hard at first. Gets pretty consistent and honestly is never, like you can't mess that up. RNG wise. It is very consistent difficulty wise. And that's a very good thing. Like that sort of RNG is definitely my favorite. The RNG that's mostly not RNG. Because really the only RNG part is the initial angle, and then the difficulty just comes from it being extremely weird. That was on the wrong wrong visual cue. Okay. This is the attack that I meant, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. I really like this. This is a good RNG attack. I don't know if I agree with that one, but it's starting to become fine. And then this is just... oh my god. Okay. It's thick. Okay. This is starting to annoy me again. Literally, what do you want from me? Like, actually, just what do you want from me? It's so unreadable. Am I just doing it in the wrong place? How am I supposed to know that? Also, this is completely random. I don't know. I don't know if I need to be in there anymore. Maybe I just stay away from them. I'm so glad that this didn't kill me, by the way. Because I very much intended to jump over that. And I really should have. Like that jump right here was meant to jump over this fruit. And man, was it too late. I got lucky there. I like actually just don't know what you want from me. It seems so unreasonable to read. Like, am I just getting unlucky? Am I supposed to do it somewhere else? I guess I can, like, if I go to the left, I can maybe jump up. Go here, try and go up. Yeah, I guess that might be better. Might be better. It's what I did on my first attempt, and then I just got completely destroyed. But maybe I just got extremely unlucky there, and I should have tried a bit more. I think problems though, like even if I'm up here, I'm saying that mostly just because this is a little bit less dense, but like there's no reason for that. I just happen to get less dense RNG over here this attempt, and the worst part over here. Like I am not in control. Even if I go over there, then I still feel like I have the same chances at getting unreasonable RNG'd. Unreasonably RNG'd. So like, I really don't know what to do. Like, like this is the point where I would normally just practice. But I want to beat it today, and I don't really want to put on practice on stream. Though honestly, like, why? Why do I not want to do that? Just because it's not official? I don't give a shit about that. I really shouldn't care. But for some reason I'm hesitant on doing it on stream. I probably really shouldn't be, because I would enjoy this significantly more. But hey, whatever. So part of the problem right now is just that I don't get enough attempts there to even figure out what's best. So I feel like the best strat for me if I don't use practice is to just pray. And it's kind of a terrible strat. But it's just really not worth trying to figure out anything or experiment with it if I get like one attempt every half an hour. And that's unfortunately currently the pace I'm going at. Hopefully that changes again soon. Wow, I'm terrible. I don't even have an excuse for that one. I just walked into that one. Like I looked at it, I aimed for it, and I jumped into it. It's just not even close to the right location or the right thing to do. Awesome. Awesome. Oh. My bad. Actually was though. 2 hours. I was hoping it wouldn't take that long. Didn't want to take it like 5 minutes, and it sure didn't. But I also didn't want it to take like 2 hours. Oh well. Hopefully I can still beat it today. I'll just stay over here. And there you go. I did first try the ending. I'm glad about that. And that I guess was this game because it doesn't actually have an ending. Somewhat anticlimactic. God, that was hard. I don't I don't know. I have feelings about this. This avoidance in particular, and this game in general. It's not bad. Absolutely not. But man, that especially that last avoidance was hard, and I was not ready for it. 41 hours, by the way, in game time. Like 20 of those hours were disc avoidance. Probably, maybe less, but not much. It's still quite a while. Yeah, like the RNG at the end, I don't really, I'm not a big fan of RNG, and I wasn't really ready for like a significant challenge in RNG. So yeah, I just really did not go into this, especially this avoidance, but this entire game, I did not go into it with the right mindset. And I think that's a big problem, or a big part why I feel the way I feel about this game. Uh, they were really, like, I really enjoyed some of these avoidances. A lot of them I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over. Probably because I am. It's, I don't know. I just went into it with the wrong mindset, and I think that's the big problem I had with it. Like, the ending was hard. I think a lot of the RNG could have been balanced better, especially the ending. Like, that, I really did feel like I was just trying to get attempts to get lucky. And, well, it kind of took half an hour per attempt on average. That's not true. Like 20 minutes per attempt on average. And that's just, I mean, okay, that's fine, except the distribution wasn't fine. No, honestly, 20 minutes per even an attempt is not fine. That is not fine. But also, I wouldn't have accomplished that this fast without using practice in the end. And I'm glad I did, because this I would have hated every second of it if I didn't do that. And this way I can actually like enjoy the game without feeling like I just um I don't know what I was going to say there. Can you please, dude? But yeah, I'm glad I did that because I enjoyed it a lot more this way. Can I do a block jump, dude? Please. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think the RNG could have been balanced. better, especially towards the end. Actually, let me just look at the recording and point out a couple. So this attack, RNG, fine, not really a problem. I enjoyed this. It's just aimed in a couple of circles. Nothing in particular going on. Fountain was fine for the most part. Almost never died to that. This attack was also fine. This attack, kind of a mess. Like, towards the end, I got fairly consistent at it, but even then, sometimes I'm pretty sure this just walls you at sometimes, and it is absolutely not consistent in difficulty. It's just that towards the end, I was able to breed the harder ones much better, but that's not the case in the beginning. So if you start out on an attack like this, and you sometimes get really easy and sometimes you get really hard RNG, then you're going to die a lot to the hard RNG. Especially if you're me and not good with this. Like, and don't usually play RNG on this level. Then you're going to die a lot, and that's going to get very frustrating very quickly. That's kind of the problem. But it's also incredibly difficult to properly balance an attack that just spawns stuff at random like speeds and position. Because I assume that's roughly what's going on here. It's probably like spawning RNG maybe on a line like here, but off screen at a random position and with random speeds, slightly random angle. I assume that's what's going on. And like if you don't balance, like if you don't have like some protection against them clumping up like this, or just clumping up in general, especially when you limit the player's movement and force them to go to the left or something, very quickly becomes a problem. But it's also incredibly difficult to properly balance something like this. Anyways, this was pattern. By the way, I never pointed this out, but there's much less going on over here. There's way less going on than I thought. Oh. I thought I was doing... Wait, does that even work? Under that. Over that. Under that. Over. Can you make this, but like the fruit go over this, and then under here, and then over here, and then under here? That should work, right? Because you always go over and under. Because I thought that's what's going on at first, but it's actually not. Like, I thought there was much more going on here um, because of the depth of the fruit here. Where's the seam in this? There should be a seam somewhere. I guess the seam is here. Yeah, I guess this is the seam. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I saw there was something going on over here. And I never pointed it out, even though I always noticed it. And it's the sort of thing that's like, it's not even an attack, it's just visuals that do things. And I appreciate that sort of detail. I do like that. So that was neat. Man, this is just this circle. This was fine. I like that. This took a while to get the spot right, but that's just my own fault. This, honestly, surprisingly consistent considering it's very much the same type of RNG as the attack that I just complained about. Like, it's very much the same type where it's just you spawn at random positions with almost no nothing that prevents the bullets from clumping together. And they definitely do clump together and get really rough sometimes. That happens, so yeah, it's not like this is prevented somehow. But for some reason this was mostly fine towards the end. It was mostly fine towards the end. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should complain about it, but somehow it was fine and I don't understand how. And on this attack, this was neat. I like this. It's pattern, so that might be part of why. This tiny jump here though, that's kind of rough. It gets very consistent once you know the spot and like the timing. This is a neat pattern though. I like this. This is also a very neat pattern. I like this a lot too. Yep. And this is also very cool. I'm not actually sure what's going on here. Like I guess it's just changing, like it's spawning a bunch of lions and it's changing how far the first one and the top and the bottom goes, and then it's just alternating. And there's probably something going on here to actually figure out the extent by which it changes. Because it seems the angle changes, which means this gets exponentially larger. Anyway, this was neat. I like this. This attack is also neat. Like, usually fine. It doesn't really have the problem that things clump together much, because you have rings and you have fruit inside those rings. Sometimes the top and bottom ones clump together, but that honestly does not happen too often. Like here, but like even if they clump together, you actually want them to clump together, because then you only have to dodge them once. So actually the problem here is the opposite if they don't clump together. And then this one, this attack, like I kind of at the start I complained about this visual noise because what are you doing? I got used to it. I don't appreciate it, but I got used to it. And then these also just very much clump together occasionally, but not as often because, well, here it's not entirely RNG again. The RNG comes from the angle changing here, depending on whether or not it's black or white. That's where the RNG comes from. So this is actually fine for the most part. And then this is just pattern. It's fine. I like this. When I first got there, I was like here I died and was like, huh, you could walk down here. Would be hilarious if that was required. And then, you know, I realized that you can't actually survive here because you can't make this, and you definitely can't make this. So that was fun. I like that. I like these silly kind of um, patterns. I do wish that they were like a little bit further out, so you have a bit more space. It felt very tight. Like that's the main part why I didn't think this would be required, because you could have pushed this out further and made it easier without affecting the attack much. And then this was just kind of insane. I didn't like it's free once you actually practice it. Like once you not practice, once you actually understand how to do it, and it's free. Then this goddamn attack happened. This attack is unfortunately where it all went downhill for me. Or specifically, the part where it went downhill was a mistake I made right here. Because these fruit come up and they're random. So what I did initially, I was just standing here and they went up and then they passed me and then I thought I was fine. So then I realized they weren't pattern, and I actually had to like go up here in order to not rely on RNG, because you can't react to that. You have to be up here if you don't want to. Like you literally cannot react to this. Like even if you react here, if you're unlucky, then I think you actually if you react on the very first frame, you probably have like you probably have like 2 frames where you can react to read this, which is no. Like humans have done some very impressive stuff, but no, you cannot tell me you can consistently read that. But, and here's the big thing, because of that, I thought you had to dodge both of them up there, and that is just the worst thing, like the worst decision I've made in this entire game. Because dodging these two, especially the one that, like, this one goes down, this one goes up, but this one goes down, and dodging that up here, like here it was free, but a lot of the time it wasn't, and I really, really, really got frustrated at that. But as it turns out, and what I'm doing now, is that I can just do my initial strat and go up afterwards. Like, I have so much time to go up. There is no reason for me to think that I can't go up. And that's like the main thing, that everything from there went very quickly downhill because I got really annoyed at all the RNG and because of this particular attack. And really it was entirely because I didn't realize that I can just not be an idiot about it. I can just do the smart thing of doing it the easy way and then going up. Because I have not plenty of time, but enough time to actually do that. And I just didn't think I did. So yeah, that got me very annoyed. And then, like, eventually I understood. And then I had, like, this is pattern. Took me a while, but fine. This one I got a bit annoyed at. Like, I got annoyed at a lot of things because at this point I was, like, not getting anywhere consistently anymore. I'm not sure where these come from, but honestly this attack is fine if you understand how to read it. It's honestly fairly fun. It's pretty fun to actually do. Okay. This one is just a 50-50 whether or not the black star goes on the left side first or on the right side first. So you just kind of stand there. What I didn't really like at first, I didn't really like the RNG angle. I do wish it would have given you like a good angle consistently, because here I got a very good angle. If I had been here, I would have been very fine. But if the star was a little bit further to the right, then I had much less time to actually dodge, which once you understand how to dodge it, and like I'm very far away here, so it's not a problem anymore. But if you don't understand how to do it yet, then having this tiny extra leeway is so incredibly helpful. And I got extremely frustrated that you didn't have that consistently. I really wish this sort of small stuff, small detail, would have been in there. Because, well, I would have gotten annoyed less at this attack if it didn't, if it did. But like, it's fine if you actually know how to do it. And then this, I mean, sometimes I feel like it walled me, but mostly it was fine. Also, this is the part where I figured out that the character here doesn't actually kill you. I guess that's on me, but usually you assume that the character on the left side, on the right side kills. I just tried to do a ledge because I'm dumb, and then I ran into her. So, uh, yeah, that's how I figured out that wasn't that the character here doesn't kill, which actually becomes relevant later, and it's never really explained. Again, kind of my own fault for assuming and never testing it, but also you don't get a good opportunity to test it until this point in the game, which is very far in, and a point where you don't really want to test it anymore. Of at least I personally didn't want to. And I mean, I didn't intentionally test it, I just ran into her. And then this attack, I talked about it earlier, but I really like this sort of RNG. Like, it looks extremely weird, but the actual RNG is very consistent, and you can get incredibly consistent at it. This one, I don't know how I feel about it. Kind of It's like fine after I started practicing it. This one kind of sucks as well. Like, honestly, all the RNG that actually sucks starts here, unfortunately. Like, every RNG attack after this is pretty unbalanced, or can get pretty unbalanced RNG. This pattern was rough. I started practice after I got to here-ish. Like, this is where I started using practice, because man... actually no, I got. Whoops. That was weird. I got to here, I saw the rotation, and that's as far as I got without practice. And it's like, this pattern right here, like I would have had to spend probably like 2 or 3 hours getting this anywhere as consistent as I did with like 10 minutes of practice. It's completely unreasonable, and man, would I have hated doing that if I didn't decide to just practice it. And yeah, then this RNG just kind of a mess, but yeah, no, it's just a mess. This one was extremely free here. Like, there was almost nothing going on, but sometimes it just walls you and that sucks. Please balance your RNG. These circles are fine. Like, they're another example of like fairly consistent RNG because, well, it's only the angle. The density is not random. And I guess that's a big part of how I like RNG attacks. I think, if I think about it, I think that I think too much and say the word think too much too many times. Anyway, I think that my preferred style of RNG, well, for once, I do like dense, I do like slow RNG, and I always prefer RNG that, like, where the density is actually consistent. I think that's the big part. Like, if the density is inconsistent, that's usually when RNG becomes unfun for me. And, well, yeah, I don't think I need to go back and go through every inconsistent density RNG section in this. Because there's another coming right up. And it's right here. Like, this is completely... This one just... I'm sorry. That attack sucked. That one was awful. I got through this once and I just got lucky. Like, I'm sorry, that is just bad. I do not like that attack at all. And here, I mean... Probably also not fine, but I got lucky. Maybe. I don't know how lucky I got because I first tried it. And that's how it should be. Like, I'm glad I did. Yeah. I don't know. I think I made my point. This would have been a lot better had I actually expected a very difficult RNG avoidance towards the end there. I think I would have enjoyed this much more. And also if I had just started using practice earlier, quite honestly. Or if this game just had official practice built in. Because then I wouldn't feel bad about using practice. Which, I mean, I don't really feel bad about it. I don't care. I probably should have used practice for this one as well. I would have enjoyed it much more as well. But hey, it is how it is. I beat the game. There's a ones over here. Was that the ghost avoidance or was the ghost avoidance? No, the ghost avoidance was up top. I don't remember what this one was. You know what? Let me start a new save. I'm gonna just save right here, close the game, delete my save, or rename my save. And just start it up again. I hope I remember the first avoidance because I'm gonna have to go through it again. This one's fairly easy compared to whatever the hell is after that. That's a really cool start to the game. I forgot this had lyrics. I don't know how I forgot that. I thought it didn't, for some reason. Right, you wait. God, I meant. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna give this too many attempts. If I can't beat it, then too bad. But I would like to look at like what all the avoidances were again. This is probably one of my favorite avoidances in this game. I mean, in general, all my favorite avoidances were the ones that weren't difficult. Oh god, do I remember how to do this? Apparently so. This is also such a cool attack. Wait, this is random? I never knew that. I never knew that was random. Did I first try after this? I think I might have. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sure it's over after this. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, well, somewhat decent timing, but I have to quit. I have to stop soon. Let me just quickly look at all avoidances. Give them like 1 or 2 attempts. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? There's nothing here. Is this not saved in the... with the... Where's the save then? Why are you... saved here? Why would you do that? Okay, well, I guess I guess I could have made that easy on myself. There you go. Didn't need to actually rebeat the first avoidance. You can just delete the files. So this one is I'm gonna have to write like seven reviews now. This one was definitely the first one where I was a bit like the RNG was too much for me. It's not a bad avoidance, it's just that the RNG was not what I enjoy. Let's see how much I remember. Like it's such a... It is very neat. Oh, come on. Whatever. One more attempt. But the RNG, especially towards the end, like, I don't know why. I mean, now that I played the hardest in this game, I guess this is nothing. This is not that difficult. But yeah. Definitely is. I don't know. I wasn't expecting RNG. Okay, whatever. I wasn't expecting RNG, and that's like the main issue. I just was not expecting RNG of this level. This avoidance right here is neat. I think this might be one of my favorites. Probably won't remember any of the patterns. Well, some pattern, and I'll die to that. I like slow RNG, so this had quite a bit of that. There you go. I don't know why that was difficult to say. Ah, right. There's one attack in this that I really like, and it's the... Like, okay, well, I'm not getting there, I guess. But it's the one that where you go in a circle, and it's like a spiral, and sometimes some squares, or I don't even know what you would call those shapes. The very distorted rectangles. Some of them become solid and some don't, and I like that. This one I like first tried very early on. It was like 3 attempts or something. Oh, that's awesome. Never died to that. Hold on. That's the second avoidance I cleared, by the way. Gaming. Not really anymore. I'm just looking at all the avoidances. I wanted to look at, like, do these merge? Yeah, they do merge. I thought so. Anyway. Anyway, this was like the second avoidance I cleared. I like this one a lot. I think it's probably the easiest. It's a lot of RNG. It's probably not the easiest. It's a lot of RNG. But it's very first tryable. I'm gonna give it one more attempt. The bullet hitbox in this is like, I don't fully understand where it actually is. Okay, whatever. But that one was quite fun. But also, like, again, I like third tried this. Oh right, I remember what was here. It's the avoidance that doesn't exist. That's why I couldn't remember what was there. I didn't know that could happen. Guess I'm walking back there. How did that happen? Okay, that just happens if you jump into the screen transition. That's awesome. Alright, I'm actually... Alright, this one... this one. This one's problem was very much also that I just was not expecting this level of RNG. And this is a lot of RNG. This is pretty much entirely RNG attacks. And actually learning how to deal with them. Which, yeah. Let's see if I can remember enough to get somewhere. Like this part in particular, it's so much learning, it's so much RNG, great. That part destroyed me.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among
I did end up
angels.
liking
Maybe
this one,
that's just fine with me.
since I more or less first tried the ending. But god, this one frustrated me a lot. It is a very neat avoidance though. Like honestly, all avoidances in this are very neat. Like none of them are particularly... none of them are bad. It's just that a lot of them aren't my style. I don't remember how to do that. I think it's fast enough I reset. I think there's 2 left to look at. Actually, no, 1 left to look at. It's this one right here. This one was mostly a barrage. Oh yeah, I never looked at the original version. I only played the blind version. Maybe I should. Oh, it's this song. Yeah. Uh, huh. I played it on the blind version, which only has the actual beats of the song, and it's very clearly made for that. I... What? Yeah, like this. And the avoidance works a lot better. I don't think that... I was slightly put off. That, that just felt wrong. Which I guess it was wrong. I can't remember. That's interesting. I would never have guessed that's this song. Well, this one's short, but also a barrage, and I think I've said enough about me and Anji. Me and my stance on Anji. But yeah, I think that was all of the avoidances. Quickly looked at again. So yeah, I guess with that I'm done with this game, finally. That was very interesting. I was not expecting it to get this difficult though. I guess I can finally play other games now. Hooray. I don't know what I'll do next time. I'm just gonna have to write like 7 reviews now. It's, hooray. That'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm done. Bye.